Well, lo and behold, that fucker works. Sometimes I can do a smart thing once in a while, but don't count on me doing it on a daily basis. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So these right here with my set bearings, I had to hog them out there a little bit to get slide on the pinion. I'll show you here. To do the original gear set, see, it slides on and off because you got to press these on. So that's why I went around the way I did that, because then I could get the gear mesh. I don't see the yellow paint right here, but I got her pretty tits. So now it's on to this part. I didn't fuck up the bearing surface like I was worried I did. So that goes on like so. This goes on like so. Might need a pot. Well, like I said, just kind of learning as I go here. So, where's my damn hammer at? All right, here we go. Just to drive it down a little bit. You know what, now that it'll stay. Let's see if I got enough thread to put the yoke on to tighten it up. Then at this part, I got to do the seal to get the proper torque on it. Come on, get out of here, you son of a bitch. Oh, you motherfucker. Alright, it's not going to want to cooperate with me here. Oh, brain fart. Here we go. That way I don't fuck up the old one. Or fuck up my threads. Huh. It spins. Still got to torque her up though. Wait a minute. Okay. There we go. Now I got enough to do a bite. Now I'm going to put my little washer that goes on this yoke. Alright, hold on. I think it's on the floor here. Oh, there it is, yeah. Here, we'll clean her off. I just like those to waste time. So a lot of this shit you're probably not going to see because I edit a bunch of it out because I'll see how boring it gets. Because who wants to watch this happen over and over? Alright, so I'm just going to get this just a touch well enough to where I can put the seal on, and then I'll show you the little inch-pound torque deal we got to do. Here we go. Oh, getting there. Getting there. Hang on here. So now I got to put the seal on. Now I got the bearing pressed on, so I got to zap this bastard back off and do the torque. So that's the final part of this. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, there we go. Alright. So there you go. I gotta put the seal on, and then we gotta torque this fucker down. Alright, well here we go with the seal. I got it on there. Not exactly what I'm used to, but like I said, I've never rebuilt one of these before, so I'm gonna take oh, here we go. Take the good old handy socket like this. Oh, need a little smaller one. Some bitch. Oh, here we go. Use this guy right here. Ha, watch. It's going in circular motion. It's hard to kind of do this with it balancing in the air like this. I want to go this way because I don't want to fuck up the seal. So what do the walrus and Tupperware have in common? They both like a nice tight seal. Oh, look at that, it just popped right on. Then we get her seated on her nice and good, and then we'll bolt the yoke back on and then get the torque on it. Alright, she's good and seated. So this bolt is just for setting the gears with. Now that I got the final set done on it, I could use the original one back on here. Which is, oh, here he is. Hiding right here. Kind of dirty, but oh well. Hold on, I'll give her a good wipe job. Oh. And one thing I gotta do is take a punch and punch on the edge of it so it don't move, which looks like it's been done at one time. Alright. There we go. Oh, hang on here. Gotta make her look somewhat new. There you go. Alright, here we go. Seal. So what I've been using, which is pretty typical on most spring and pinion stuff, most axles, is an 1.25 inch socket. So if you ever do this, you gotta get yourself set up with one. Alright, here we go. Double check. Oh. Well, still not quite there yet, so here we go. Got still a little bit of play there. Just got to work it a little bit at a time until you get it. See, look at that. Or as I call them, ugga-duggas. Still loose, so here we go. A little more. Oh, went a little too many ugga-duggas. Well, that's fine because I still got more to go. Alright, now let's try that one. Well, that seal is going to be good because it's pretty tight around there. Well, it's not quite there yet. There we go. That was about 5 or 6 more than I should have done, but more to go. Alright, let's see how that is. Got more to go yet. Okay. Alright. So, I got an inch-pound torque wrench here. So typically what you got to do is put it on and spin it around and try and get anywhere between 16 to 19 pounds of torque pounds on it. I saw this on a video, so hopefully the guy's right. Actually I saw 3 or 4 videos, so hopefully they're right. Like I said, I'm not doing a how-to video, I'm just showing you how I'm doing my build. And it's not that hard to do it yourself. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, how pretty. So, let's see here, 5, 10. 25, so there's 19. Okay, that's pretty close, so we'll call it good at that. Then all I gotta do is get it all spin around. Oh, so I see how it works, so I gotta actually zero that out and see how it goes. I've never done one of these before. So here we go. So from what I saw in the video, you give it a little spin around like that. Hair tight, but hey, it'll work. Give her time to break in. So I went about 22 pounds, so that's 3 or 4 pounds over. It ain't gonna kill it. Might get a little hot, but it'll break in, so we're good. Alright, well now it's time to get these halves together, because I already got it set last night. I don't want to bore you guys with this, so I just figured I'd do the final assembly with you guys to show you, you know, it isn't that hard to do. I don't know if anybody wants to learn how to do this or want me to kind of go in more detail, but feel free to speak up in the comment section. Let me know if you want me to do a little more in-depth stuff with these gear settings. Because like I said, I'm pretty new at it myself, but it really isn't rocket science. It's fairly easy. So then after I do this part, I gotta take it back apart, make sure everything's good to go, and then uh-oh, hopefully I didn't lose one. Come on, you fucker. Well, I just have to dig that one out later. Right now I just want to make sure everything's kosher. So I just put 2 here, and then I put one on this corner, and you can't see it in the camera, but one directly straight up from it, and then give it a little quick torque, and you should have what you need. Uh-oh. I'm going to put my 15 mil wrench. Alright, I'm losing shit here. I'm losing my mind, I think. Everything's buried underneath these rags. I had that 15. I'll go back in the video footage and I'll see where I put it at. Oh. That ain't it. It's a 12 though. Throw that in there. Hold on here. I'm not going to do a take 2 because I just don't want to deal with that. So. Son of a bitch. I didn't say that a lot. Oh, there it is. It's underneath this thing, so there we go. Now if I'm comfortable with it, we'll go with it. Now you could use hand wrenches for this, but just nice having this electric shit here. Oh, there we go. All right. Ooh. All right. Oh, let's do some baby poop here. And I'll double check the lash. It feels good though. Ah, I got my finger. All right. What do we got? Well, see if I can smear this around from last night. Alright. But I don't know, I learned you don't need to keep adding stuff, so it's kind of hard to do with these IFS front ends. It don't matter if it's Chevy, Dodge, or Ford. This might take on it. You just gotta go like this, put your tension, you know, because it needs a little tension to smash in the grease. And then I figured I'd do a couple of rotations, front and back. Oh, fuck yeah. I got this fucker right on the money. Alright. Here, I'll take you off the stand here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Woohoo! Uh-oh, you're floating. Well, let me see if I get the light on here. Oh, there you go. So do you see where the clear stuff is? Dead center right where it needs to be. Got the lash made. So all I gotta do is take this apart and re-gasket it and then bolt it back together. So there you go. That's how you set gears on a 825 GM IFS axle assembly. Alright, so I'm getting rid of the old heat activated actuator. This is a conversion wire kit I got actually on Amazon Prime for $49. Get them in the part stores too, but you almost got to pay double of that, so I figure that's a pretty good investment. This thing, not exactly sure what this does, but it looks like it's kind of messed up. I'll have to take it in and get a new one. But I'll show you what I'm replacing here. So sorry for skipping all this shit by putting this all back together, but I just got in a hurry and want to get it done. And I should take a wrench and pop that off there and show you. You know, normally you could take channel locks, that's how tight they are, and take it off. But yeah, I think I got an electric one around here somewhere, what my buddy was saying. So as you can see in here, we got a whole nother Toyota project going on until we can get our four-wheel drives fixed. We're not going to be going on any wheeling missions until anytime soon. So like Stubby that you've seen in the North Meadow one, the short bed Toyota first generation, the ARB air locker decided to leak, so we got to fix that. And they got a separate YouTube channel. They're still trying to come up with a name for that one, or else I had advertised for him. But let's see here. Let me grab the crescent wrench I grabbed here. Yeah, everything's kind of disarray. My doings, just for a simple fact that I wanted to get this done. Hang on here. Where's that crescent wrench at? If anybody sees it on film here, don't feel free to comment. Oh, right in front of my face. See? Right here. Alright, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So how this works is it takes a heat element inside the actuator that makes it work. And it's a pain in the ass actually, because it takes forever. And you go in across the deep water crossings or the winter time, which I've noticed myself. I actually replaced this earlier this winter thinking it was bad, but I think it's the other sensor. But I don't need it to interfere with the new conversion, whether I need it or not. But see, this thing right here actuates through the heat and makes a four-wheel drive kick out. So it pushes on a rod that goes down into here, right along in here where my finger's at, and locks the axles together so you got four-wheel drive. Well, I was having problems with it disengaging and put the new one in there because it's taking longer, and then as soon as I take it out of four-wheel drive, it never come out of it. So I'm kind of thinking that the piece I showed you is probably the reason why I wasn't having that problem. So now I'm gonna go get a new piece, throw this back in the truck, get this pretty little thing in the back, and do a test drive, and let Sean know at lugging that four-wheel drive what I think of this conversion kit. It was a pretty straightforward and simple kit to put in, though. You know, not really hard to do. I went and got myself a new actuator. The conversion kit came with the spacer. This deal right here. I'll line these up to show you why. Because the heat actuated one is longer. Whoops, stupid paper towel. There you go. So that one's a little longer when the thread's in there. So that's why I need that spacer. Now wiring kit's pretty simple. Just gotta plug it in and go. Trace it all the way down. I don't know. I don't feel like I'll need the truck to film that for you, but I'll put it in and show you the afterward. All right. So with this, I just gotta take the spacer, drop it down like so, and then go ahead and clean this off here a little bit. And really, you don't need to put a whole lot of pressure on these. You just thread it in by hand. Dope, diddy, dope, diddy, dope, diddy, dope. You know, and it's just as easy to do it inside the truck too. I just want to have this thing ready to go when I put it back in and put that wiring and stuff in. There, just like so. There. Hand tighten's usually good enough. You don't need to over torque it. I've seen people just take channel locks and take these on and off with, and you know, no special tools needed really.